Have you never been in a relationship before? Me neither. Welcome to Lunch Break, where I talk and we eat. Today, I am just having leftover pizza and quite literally just a couple of boneless wings. I kind of thought we had more. This is all we have. I'm kind of sad about it, honestly. Here. Let me climb into my spot. Okay. We're in. Oh, God. See, I caught myself and I didn't cuss that time. Everybody should be really proud of me. We don't have enough of this, of like the good, like pizza ranch. Like, you know, when you go to you get like pizza, especially from like, this is a chain that's like it's not like a Domino's chain. And the ranch is just like so herby and delicious. Yeah. Well, like, I get it. I know they're just using Hidden Valley, but it's different. The air fryer overcooked these. It's okay. It's really delicious. It's like a honey barbecue sauce. That's why I have this, because there's still like a lot of sauce on the bottom, and it's really yummy. Okay. So, ooh, ASMR. So you know how? What am I saying? Okay. So, like I said, topic of this video, like always, we're talking about our failures. The depressive parts of our little lives. This reheated really well. So, I've never been in a relationship before, and I am a whole 19 years old. I've never kissed somebody. I've never hugged somebody. Yeah. You know, I have my reasons, you know. I was very sick throughout all of high school. I've talked about this before. There was this one incident because in 8th grade I got sick, probably COVID, because my 8th grade year was 2020 and 2021. So like the pandemic, quarantine happened when I was in 7th grade. And then I probably got sick, and then I have a very bad Victorian child level immune system, so it's bad, and when I get sick, I'm like dead on the floor. And so then I was dead on the floor, and then yada yada yada. Quite literally on the floor, I fell down and passed out a lot, and I was not able to get back up. Little Miss Life Alert over here.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
And there was an incident when I was in high school where I was walking to gym class, and gym class was it wasn't even gym, it was like health, but whatever. And it was at the bottom floor of the school. A lot of stairs, okay? We technically had an elevator, but if I wanted to use that elevator, I would have to go ask a teacher for the keys, blah, 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 blah. It was too much. It was too much, especially when you're limping around everywhere. You don't want to walk more, you know? And so I was walking to health class, me and my little limp. Not a little lump either. It was a limp. And I passed by this guy. He's kind of cute. And he smiles at me. I'm like, and then he like sees the limp, and he goes, I'm like, no. No. Not a great time. So when I was in high school, I only attended in person a couple of days. Freshman year, a couple of weeks. Sophomore year, a day. And then I was homebound the rest of the time. And then I was pulled out of school. So that's my excuse. Is that I never had the like opportunity to like seek out a relationship, really. Because like the last time, before I get into this next part of the video, the last time I was like hit on was when I was like 13. Genuinely. And I've talked about that before. I think it might have been in my last lunch break. But that was like the last time I was so like, I was like hit on. And people thought I was like cute. Gasp. Because like, I don't know, like I also just think that I have like a very distinctive face. And I think that I also have a little bit of a man repellent vibe when I'm out in public. Because like when I'm out in public, only times I've been hit on in the Aldi's by old men. I've been stared at in the Dollar General by weird freaks. Except for the one singular time, and he was nice, because I guess he was probably older than me. I was only like 15 at the time. He was like, how old are you? And I'm like, 15, and he went, so good for him. Bar on the floor. And I'm also woke. And I run a tight ship. I don't play about this. No. And so, you know, living in the very rural South, that doesn't help my situation. Because I'm not going to date somebody who doesn't align with me and my views. Never lower yourself for a man. A man? But recently, I guess I don't know, I guess I was just feeling needy and wanting attention. I've been trying to chew my food a lot better lately, so that it hopefully helps my digestion. Who knows if it's working? I really don't think it is. Ding! So, recently I guess I was just craving attention. Hold my hand when I say this. I downloaded an app. Oh! I've gotten 1,000 messages within the past like 3 days. It's been really great for my ego. Now, there are freaks. And I know I have a young audience. Okay, so alarms blaring. With alarms blaring. Hold my hand when I say this. Do not do this. If you are a child. Don't catfish on the app. You know, don't get a celebrity's face and post it as your own, because I did do that when I was 13. It wasn't serious though. It wasn't like I was seriously catfishing as a celebrity. It was like trolling, because once again, quarantine. Eek. Don't catfish as somebody else. Don't go on these apps. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? I know I have a young audience. Don't do it. Ooh, it's so scary trying to be a good influence. So, I downloaded this app. I got all these messages. Some interesting messages. I had somebody local that was a really yucky interaction, because I was like, oh my god, I think I recognize you, and I don't like that. I'm not on this app to like actually be with somebody. I'm here on this app to play with people and then ghost them. The fuck? And he did not like that. Yeah. It was a yucky interaction. And I was trying to be so not a ugh. And then I've had some interesting pickup lines, such as, are you a disabled toilet? Because it looks like you need a railing. Are you a drill sergeant? Because you make my private stand up. At least they're funny. They're really gross and I don't respond to them. Like, what do you say to that? Like, yeah. And so many people are so boring, and what you learn is that the people that are kind of uggo, typically, the people that are kind of uggo are the funnier ones that can, like, actually, like, hold a conversation and have a conversation. And, like, the really hot ones, like, there was this guy, and he was like, oh, ew. Personality of a rock. Devastating. They can't hold a conversation for their lives. Guys. So, and a lot of the messages you get is just like, hey, hi, hello, hi. Can you be a little bit more interesting? Like, at least like a little bit more interesting. And then there was this guy, he called me Miss Frizzle. I'm like, that's funny. Okay, so I'll let you talk to me. I'll allow you to talk to me. We were talking. And then, like, it was boring. It was boring, and he was, like, unattractive. Because I don't like a lot of hair. I don't like long hair on men. I don't like when they're hairy, like hairy, Bigfoot, hairy. And, oh, Lord have mercy, he was hairy. Ugh. And so, like, I just wasn't responding to him as much. And he, like, just kept sending me messages of, like, using, like, the emoji, you know, like the Miss Frizz, are you there? Are you there, God? It's me, Leona.
It's me, Fiona.
Like, catch a hint. But it is fun. Like, it is a boost to my ego. I'm like, ooh. I've talked about it. Like, this channel has been great because it's like, what do you mean people like me? People want to hear me talk and listen to me and yada yada. What? And then on this, it's like, people find me cute. People find me attractive. Who would have thought? I didn't know. It is like satisfactory in that way, right? It's nice to have your host. It really is. That's what I've learned. So, I mean, like, if you're 18 and up, maybe you know what to do. But this, like, none of this is equal to a relationship, you know? None of this is, like, the same as, this is my boyfriend and we're gonna hang out this weekend. Like, that's just, like, not the same. And like I said, like, I don't want to meet anybody from this app. Like, this app is full of There was this one guy, and he was just like, oh, do you have any recommendations? I'm gonna be in Charlotte next week. Like, do you have anything? And Charlotte's the city in North Carolina. And I was like, oh, you have to try cookout, yada yada. And he was like, oh, well, let's have a cookout date. I was like, And I was like, unfortunately, my nails being gone is so irritating to me. 2 of my nails have popped off. And, you know? And I was like, oh, well, unfortunately, you know, I live far away. And he was like, oh, like, I'll drive to you. I'll come to you. And I was like, dodging it. I was bobbing and weaving, right, Al? I was bobbing and weaving, dodging this. Because, I mean, like, he looked friendly, like, you know, whatever. But, like, for a multitude of reasons. And I was having to, like, skirt around these reasons. And then he kept texting me even after I was like, no, pretty much. Because it is fun to kind of play with them a little bit, you know, but I at least make it clear, you know. And so, like, I was skating around these two very fats. Or three very fats. One, I live with my parents. Two, my dad has a lot of pews in the house. And three, you're a man on the internet that I don't know. Like, who is dumb enough to do that? Like, I guess maybe, because, you know, he was a nice guy and all that, like, nothing against him, but, like, I guess maybe if I lived in the city, I would think about it if it was, like, you know, like a public space we were going to, but coming to my house. And so, you know, I can do all these things, right? But it's not the same as having a boyfriend or having a girlfriend, because I don't know if you can tell from the Marsha P. Johnson on my wall right here, the shiny on my wall over here, Princess Diana, JFK being gay, Princess Diana in a tux, David Bowie, all the Twice. There's multiple things of Twice. I don't know if you can tell. But it's just like, I don't know. It's not the same. And especially growing up, I mean, once again, I'm 19. And so growing up, seeing everybody live their teenage years, they're having prom dates. They get to go to prom at all. But they have prom dates and they have dates and they have things. And old friends that used to like always be single and always be sad about it, suddenly having dates. Or it's like even in like middle school, like once again, because I've never dated anybody. I never dated anybody in middle school, which is like not even really dating. Actually, I do live in the South, so I actually do know, I think at least 2 people that started dating their partners in middle school, but whatever. Point still stands. And like your friend who's like, oh, I'm so ugly. I'm so bad and I'm so ugly and I'm so whatever. And you have to be like, no, like, yada, yada, yada. And like you're comforting them every day. And you know, you're telling them how pretty they are, yada, yada. And while they are just like constantly bringing themselves down. And then they get a date. And you don't even like get a DM from like you don't even get a DM from a man in India trying to scam you, you know? And it's like, God damn it! Like it's sad. It really is. And then like growing up and you're seeing like people have like actual like relationships that like last a while, you know? And everybody's happy and everybody's growing up and everybody's having all these relationships and you have none. And it feels very isolating. It feels very alone. It feels very loserish, but what are you gonna do, you know? You can't force people to have interest in you. Okay, that was yummy. And we cleared our plate. So, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I love you very much. I hope you all enjoy. You know, follow me on social media. I'm at Samantha Svea everywhere. I'm the only Samantha Svea. Ooh. I love you. I hope you enjoyed. And bye-bye.